Dun, dun, dun. Never mind. Wee-oo! What was that?
Is it a snorting sound?
Yeah, I thought like somebody was like using a bottle and playing a jug, you know.
Beep,
That's
beep,
how
beep.
Frenchies breathe.
It could also just be my bed's falling over.
That's fair. Yeah, it's a percussion. You shake that, you've got percussion going. We've got a jug playing over here.
I got my lyre and kalimba here somewhere.
There you go. If I can remember how to play it, I've got an ocarina right here somewhere too.
I need
Sweet.
Nice.
the bigger ones over there somewhere. And the lyre's in my closet somewhere.
You know?
Hey, everybody, and welcome.
Hey.
We are back for the second episode of Fury of the Forsaken, the adventure written by Richard Pett with yours truly. This is part 2, and we have all of our players together. So, how's everybody doing tonight?
Great.
Wonderful.
Thanks.
The triumphant return of Stevenson.
Yep. So,
May talk. He went on a big walk.
Yeah. Fell on some traps, opened some doors.
I mean, existentially, they're kind of the same thing.
It's
All
just
right.
the door on the floor.
shall we
Where are
dive in?
going tonight?
So, well,
Yeah.
they'll have to catch you up on what happened last week, but it is morning on the second day, and let us cut over here. And Maytok, you are not there yet. Let's let the data load. Come on, loading data. There we go. There we go. Coming in. Map loading. Come on in. So you wake up in the morning and snow has fallen throughout the night, and the whole land is deeply shrouded. When you step outside, you notice immediately that sound seems leaden, and the sun is just a dim lantern in a cloudy sky far overhead. And stumbling toward the cabin is Maytok.
I look out at him and turn back and think, the dwarf is here.
Yeah. Except we have
Wow,
to
a little
find,
bit long.
we have to
I'm
find
back.
the dwarf.
Morning. I can't tell you where I slept.
What took you so long?
I don't know. But I'm here now.
All right. There he is. There he is.
What's up with these cows?
Well, we were supposed to get them here and take care of the people that lived here, but clearly those people are gone, and well, let's just say you missed some action. You would have loved it.
Where'd they go?
That's what we're trying to find out.
Did you find anything good?
Well, we got some cows.
All right.
We had some help from some crazy chickens.
Oh yeah, and we have a dog now too.
This is Brahm. Meet Brahm.
Roof.
It's always good to have a fowl of chicken.
We killed a weird raven creature that
Oh, let's be
Attacked us
honest,
in
that
the
was
woods.
that was all Frody.
Did you make any
True.
money? Make any money?
Well, I mean, we got paid to do this. You didn't.
some money was found, but that was split among the people doing the work.
We'll have to talk about that. Like coming up short.
All right. Well, we've got to escort these bison things on. What are they?
Aurochs,
Aurochs.
the
Yeah.
long-haired, longhorn cattle of the Northlands.
All right, so what
And-
are we doing now?
Trampling on.
So since they're not catching you up, Maytok, they were traveling to Smarvek with 2 cows to deliver them for the winter. A monster has wiped out almost the entire village, and has wiped out a lot of the village, and the rest of the village has fled to the larger city of Freckerheim. You met 3 trappers, 2 of whom are non-playing characters, Osfrith and
Did you ever
Tor.
find them? They were here.
I'll find them right now. Yeah, the map.
I'm afraid
the
they're
map.
buried in the snow somewhere.
There they are. There they are. They were just off doing something, and and then Gertrude, who is a playing character but was an NPC in the book, and we're going to escort everyone to Freckerheim, where Gertrude has relatives.
And Gertrude has joined the party, just so that Maytok knows.
Yes,
We have welcomed her into the fold. She is sharing
Yeah.
in
Welcome.
treasure and
I look
Loyalty.
at Maytok like, so be nice.
Oh, I'm nice. I'm always nice. Like a cow.
all right.
All right, I guess
Shall
we hit
we
the
head-
road.
Okay.
Okay,
hit
so
the
it's
road.
it's morning with heavy snow. It's quiet outside. Let's do we know which way to go?
Yes. So I can pull that up and show you actually.
Yeah, let's hit the road. What happened to the chickens? Are they still with us?
The chickens flew away.
Okay. So we've got 2 orcs left plus Brom.
So this is the path.
And pigs. We have pigs.
Oh yes. Okay.
So this is the path y'all can see. You set out from Binsa,
Ah.
you went to Smarvik, it took a day, and you have another day to Freckerheim, which is at the end of a small fjord. And I say small; it's several miles deep. But
that's-
you have to pass that
There was-
large mountain and then carry on.
I've seen bigger fjords.
Okay. So is there a road through the forest and around the mountain, or are
There's
we?
a path. There's a path.
Okay. Okay.
Then
Let's head out.
There are
Hit
no
the road,
paved
Jack.
roads. Alrighty. Excellent. So away we go.
It's
And we will just
Cows in tow. Are they bulls or cows?
cool. We'll go back into this map for our party. and
I'll speak with the animals again.
alrighty.
Tell them our journey continues on. Sorry about their friend. But more food for them.
They are also sorry about their friend, but food is always a way to pacify any animal and me.
Did
So-
we get to butcher the other one, or
Yeah,
is
we were
it
gonna
cold
butcher the
enough
other
it'll
one.
preserve until
Yeah, we can
send
say
somebody?
that happened between seasons.
all right.
Okay.
I mean between sessions.
Hopefully we did
Yeah.
that out of the vision of the other 2.
yeah.
So I have no idea how much rations a butchered auroch gives, but my guess is that you each get like another at least 10 rations, probably
That
20.
works.
It's a lot.
Yep, it's a big cow.
Yeah, the oxtail alone is like 5 meals.
Yeah.
I
So
would think. Yeah.
let's just say what you were able to do during the night in a hurry, give everybody another 20 rations. So,
Cool.
as you continue on, you pass a large tor called Raven's Roost. I mean, you pass the foothills of Raven's Roost, and you are across from a smaller tor north of the mountain when you see a sudden shocking splash of red staining the landscape. The blood stands out starkly against the white of the heavy snow, its darkness oddly bestial. And above it, there's a great tor of rock looming, its steep sides rising to an ironclad roof.
All right. I guess we should
I'll
approach.
investigate.
Yeah.
All right. Well, how are you going to investigate?
Well,
I'm going to send everybody else ahead of me.
yeah, first things first, Brunhilde would like to cast guidance on Aster. He, I think, is our best investigator. And it's a cantrip, so it's a free spell. So let me cast that in the chat so that you can apply it.
Okay.
We have an expert here.
You have to hit the cast button, Matt.
Spell tag, apply, guidance. There we go.
So you've got 1 minute of plus D4 to your.
All right. So that's 14 plus
1d4.
1d4. So plus custom roll.
Looks like a perfect clearing for something.
Oh, nice. That's an 18 of investigation.
That's a rock on situation right there.
So,
Yeah.
tell me, what are you investigating?
Trying to see if there's anything around that wants to kill us.
Yeah. Just
That's-
if
well-
any. Are there any tracks? Is there any sign of other life that
What's going to pop out of the
that
woods and
could
kill
be
us now?
dangerous?
So there is. You do see what looks like a sign of battle from what looks like between really big, unchewed feet and possibly an enormous wolf. And there's more blood, and you could also look at the blood.
No, I'll check out the blood. I use my medicine on that. And that's with I use guidance again on that, or
Yep.
cool.
I'm going to hide in the trees.
It's a 19. I'm investigating the blood, or I'm using
Okay.
medicine. So.
It is a troller giant. It is the
Ooh.
blood of a troller giant. And the trail leads up.
This isn't human.
It leads to the base of this cliff right here.
All right.
Right there. That's not a big cliff. It's like 20 feet up. And then there's a plateau above it, but you can't see up there.
All right. I'm saying this way. So go over here.
Does this, like, part of this rise that begins right here, is that climbable?
It is, but it's pretty steep. It's pretty steep.
Okay.
But
I
you
could take the form of an owl and just scope it out.
Owls are always a good idea. Let's do it.
Now, while he's scoping, I'm investigating this
Well-
area. So
I want to check something before I
I'm
do
going to
that.
go through the trees and investigate through the trees.
All right.
So that is a 22.
So you see some blood on the cliff face, as if something wounded climbed up the cliff. Not like it fell down, like in handholds and footholds. You see more blood.
Okay.
So whatever was in the battle retreated up this way.
I think I'm going to take a different form than an owl.
Yeah. I'll return and let you know that it's up the cliff, whatever was hurt. So
I think bears are really good climbers. I mean, they are in real life. I hope that translates to D&D. Maybe instead of going owl, I'll go bear. But I want to tell the Aurochs first that it's just me, not to be concerned,
Well,
and maybe do it a little away from them.
yeah. Okay, good thinking. And
Yeah.
Tor and Osfrith can stay with the animals. They're more than happy not to go into a dangerous
Okay.
situation.
cool.
Natok's going to climb the cliff.
Okay.
Yeah,
You need
we
to
go.
go over to the cliff, Maytok,
That's what Natov does.
and give me a strength athletics check.
Strength athletics check. So strength check.
Yeah, but go to the cliff. Go to the cliff. Go to the
16.
cliff. Right now, you're doing a great job of climbing on the flat plane.
No, I wouldn't.
Yourself back. Maytok, the cliff is over here with the bear. All right. So strength,
Stevenson.
athletics, 16. You
Make-
can you.
I did. I got a 16.
All right, you can climb to the top of the cliff, which is right there where the bear is now.
Now,
Make sure for future reference though that you use actually athletics and not strength because you may have a proficiency bonus.
Brody's got a extra perception
Mm-hmm.
for heightened smell, so he's got a passive perception of 18.
Ooh, so yeah, the whatever went this way went this way. So you can see that the trail winds up. It gets narrower and winds up further, up higher on the tour.
All right, come on, everybody, come on.
I'll be like,
Yeah.
throw a rope down, Maytalk.
Throw
I'm
my-
gonna
throw my
stand
grappling
up and
hook
smell
down.
the
I throw a
air
rope
and
down.
then paw this way, and I'll
I
lumber
catch my
back
grappling
down.
hook and I throw my rope down.
Okay.
All right, let's climb it.
Climb it up.
I was gonna go up the smoother path, but if there's a rope, I'll go this way.
Yeah. Climb up with the rope. So. Maytalk, you actually might want to be on the cliff. Just saying.
saying.
Maytalk.
I keep climbing.
All right. All right, I'm gonna move Maytalk so that Maytalk can then move back.
I moved myself.
You've done it. What did
I
you do?
moved myself.
You're moving
Oh,
yourself
that's my
south,
down.
but everyone else is going north.
I was like, where are you going?
I don't know. Wait,
The cliff, the tour is in the northwest corner of this map.
my map is a little off. Maytalk does not have the best sense of direction.
It's okay.
Well, that explains why you got lost.
Well, I was lost.
So you
Hey,
get up
Talk,
to
if
the
you
top.
need me to tie a rope from my waist to your waist, just let me know.
I'm getting over there. I'm there now.
All right, so I want to sniff at the entrance before we go in.
All right, there's definitely something inside,
Let's get
Okay.
and the cave is just big enough for a medium character to go in one at a time.
Like, nah, wait. It's
All
like
right, I'll go in.
we should
I'll
smoke
go
it
in.
out
I'll go
first.
in and stealthily go in.
Maytalk, we should
All right.
smoke it out. We don't want you to
Very
be
stealthily.
eaten.
All right,
I'm gonna
well,
very
what's
stealthily-
I
All right, if
take
you-
my little bear paw and I put it on his back and just give him a shove in.
okay?
Only you
Maytalk,
can do that.
make a stealth roll to see just how stealthy you are being shoved into the cave.
11.
All right. 11. All right, let's put the boars down. So, and we don't need Osfrith, and we don't need Tor. All right, and 11. It's not that stealthy. You're not that stealthy,
No, I'm not.
but
I
you
rolled
are
a 4.
in.
7.
All right. So the cave goes back about 15 feet and then opens up into a small a very small cave, and you see cowering
They have a cave troll.
a cave troll.
Can I
Scared
sneak up on
out of
the-
his
I want
wits.
to sneak him on the cave troll.
Well, you're the cave troll. Unfortunately, actually, you can sneak up on the cave troll. Your 11 is good
Maybe
enough.
not with an 11.
No,
Oh,
he can.
sweet.
He can. So you're sneaking up on the cave troll. The cave troll is huddled down in the corner. Let me zoom in so everybody can see the cave troll.
Yeah, poor cave troll.
And he's muttering to himself and rocking himself, going.
What are you speaking to?
Huh?
You speak to him.
No, he's not speaking animal. It sounds very like snorting. And give me an insight check. It sounds aggressive. It sounds very aggressive, but give me an insight check.
5.
You think it's definitely aggressive.
All right. I said, am I still sneaking up on him?
Yep.
I mean, he's a cave troll. He's probably not a very good person. I'm just going to attack him.
Okay. All right. In that case, everybody roll initiative.
I mean, I'm just going on my base.
We don't know what's going on in there, so we're gonna have to
No,
assume.
you don't. But when you hear things, I need you to go ahead and be ready to
18.
act. All right.
Turn base.
So,
6.
so round 1. Nobody does it.
My brow-
All right. So the troll doesn't know you're there. So, Maytok, what are you gonna do? Roll your attack.
I'm gonna shoot him. Well, I'm right next to him. I can just attack him.
Yeah, you can sneak attack him.
I'm gonna
If you're-
sneak attack him.
All right,
With my
remember,
short
roll your sneak attack first, not your damage. Roll your attack first, then your damage.
Sneak attack first. Is that what I'm supposed to do?
Yep. No, roll your attack. That was the damage. Roll attack.
Oh, killing me.
It's mutual.
10.
A 10 does not hit
I mean, I'm sneaking up on him. How can I miss?
because his hide is so thick. You just plunked him with the dagger.
And because if we hadn't have thrown you into the cave, I could have blessed you. But
As I'm plunking him, I say, hey there, chap. Are you all right?
So he basically thinks you just poked him for his attention.
Yes.
And
Yes.
he says, "Don't hurt, don't hurt, don't hurt. Don't hurt."
All right, mate. What's wrong? How can we help you?
Who you?
I am the killer of trolls who don't answer me honestly.
He looks at you for a minute and then he starts laughing, but he's still very, very agitated.
I laugh. I laugh. Okay, no, seriously. How can we help you?
Well, try and calm him down with a persuasion. Try and calm him down,
All right. Persuasion.
or intimidation.
We'll go persuasion. 22.
Woo! Okay, he calms down. So he says, "Are you alone?"
I am. Tell me your story.
So he tells you that he was attacked by something that looked like a swarm of ravens, and then a great wolf, and then something else. And it hurt him badly. And he came back here to recover. And he's fine now, but he's very frightened.
Well, what can you tell us about these ravens and wolves?
So he says, "Do you want some tea?"
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, he goes over to.
I do have some friends. Might they join us? They're very friendly.
They're friendly.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right, mates. Let's go have some tea with a troll. Come on.
All right.
I just like, how do we get ourselves into these situations?
So everybody in.
Would I be able to huddle down and crawl through?
You can huddle down and crawl through.
As a
Okay.
bear.
Yep.
It's a little crowded.
It's a bit
I'll just, like-
crowded. All right. So the
Glad we're
troll
all
takes it
friends.
with good humor. Apparently, Maytok is sitting in the bear's lap.
It's like, Frody, next time be sure to bathe before you change.
So he puts some herbs, and makes a root tea and passes it around. He says, "I only have 2 cups. You'll have to share." but it's a big cup, and then he offers you some dried mutton.
Nothing better than a little dry mutton.
And he tells you that. Do you know what a filja is?
No idea.
Well, you might not, but some of the people from this country originally should. The filja, or filjar, and filgar, plural, is a kind of a spirit that guides a person. It's a part of your soul. The Neranians. Okay, did y'all hear me talking? Yeah. Okay, did y'all hear me talking? Yep, I went down for a minute. All right. Okay. Still, can you hear me now? No. Can you hear me now? You still can't hear me? Oh, great. It's, talking. Okay, can you hear me now? Yes. All right. All right, trying to get them back up. All right, guys.
Three 3,000 seats there in Seattle Opera, and
A
like,
lot.
yeah, it's like I was
That's a
in
lot.
third. Yeah, I was in third grade, and it was pretty intense, but I loved it. I wish I would have
Wow.
kept with that, but life moves on, and
Now, my 15 minutes of fame, we did a lot of community theater, but down in Del Rio, there was a place called Alamo Village, which was
All right, working on getting them back.
a live shooting set that was out where the
Think we're
movie
gonna
The
reboot
Alamo was
some.
originally filmed. It was in a town called Bracketville, and every summer they would film TV westerns or made for TV movies there. And so we'd sign up as extras every summer. And I was in Gunsmoke 2: The Last Apache with
cool.
James Arnez and Michael Learned, and I met them. And then the one you can see me in as an extra is a movie called Rio Diablo, and it has Travis Tritt and Kenny Rogers. And there's a bank robbery scene, and you'll see a kid run out and grab money and stuff it into his hat. That's me.
Now I
So
gotta go
those
watch that
guys-
again.
yeah, it's on
Cool.
YouTube. You'll find it. And there's a wedding scene. You'll see this kid in a hat walk by and pat Travis Tritt on the shoulder. I did that just to do it, and they liked it, so they left it. And the same thing with the money thing. I just ran out and started grabbing money.
Aren't those guys both country singers? I didn't realize
Yeah.
that they acted. Okay.
Yeah, and Kenny Rogers was not a pleasant person. He was a jerk.
Hmm.
But Travis Tritt was actually pretty nice. He was a nice guy. So
Well, send the name of that movie in chat so we can find it on
yeah,
on the Facebook chat. Send
Yeah.
it so we can look it up later.
yeah. I'll find the YouTube link and send it to you because it's
Sweet. Yeah, that's perfect.
It's a terrible made-for-TV western. It's so bad.
Okay, but that's like half of the fun.
All right, now let's see. We're gonna try and resend the link to Zoom. Guys, I'm sorry about this technical difficulty. All right, now copy invite. Hopefully our players will actually notice that the Zoom link is gone. Yeah, it does. All right. Sorry about this, everybody. Okay.
Yay!
And we're back.
Well, some of us are. Let's see who's checking their messages. All right. Yeah.
Session without technical difficulty.
We
Yep.
gotta have it every time. Come on.
All right. Andrew, notice.
Andrew and me talk.
Okay, now we just need Maytalk to notice. Oh,
Worth-
God. He's only the
You know,
one that...
it's 60-40. Who was like,
All
there,
right, let's see.
Yay!
we figured
All right. Yay. Sorry about that, guys.
It was a one-time thing.
Ugh. Okay, we're back. We're back. Oh, ay. Just I'm getting much better about not freaking out about these things. Very chill right now. So this troll believes that it's a filja. It's someone's filja that was done some horrible wrong, or the person that it's from has done some horrible wrong, and it's fractured it and made it insane.
I go, what would happen if we can't reunite the Filja?
I don't think it can be reunited. Only put to rest.
So is he saying that this one spirit can switch between the raven creature and the wolves, or is it controlling these
I think
other?
it's split into 3 is what I'm hearing.
Okay, so they coexist at the same time, but they're caused by the same splintering of a soul or spirit.
That's the troll's theory.
I'm just going to say to the troll that he's going to have to come fight with us if he's going to reclaim his trollhood.
He immediately starts shivering and shaking and saying, no.
We'll be there with you.
But
We'll be there with
he goes over to a dirty hoard in the back, and he digs around in some roots, and he pulls out a rather fine axe. And he says, this magic axe, take it for luck.
Okay, thank you.
You will need it.
There you go.
Who wants the axe?
I want the axe. I want to
He came in
All
and
right.
befriended him, like, give it to Maytalk.
Is it a hand
All right.
axe or a battle axe or what?
It's a hand axe, but it's a +1 hand axe is what it is.
Yeah, I think Maytalk earned that by
Yeah.
sneaking into the cave and talking this guy down. So
All right.
if you want it, Maytalk, I vote for that.
I'm
Okay.
pretty impressed that Maytalk didn't get us into an actual fight. Like, that's...
He tried. He tried.
I'll take
so-
the axe and
Okay, I just added it to the shared treasure, so all you got to do is go claim it. +1 hand axe.
I just look at him and go, and that counts as your pay for this leg of the trip.
I mean, that magic axe has got to be worth a good bit of gold. So yeah, that's fair.
Very nice. It's very nice. How do I claim things? I don't know.
Go to
Shared
treasure, shared treasure, and pick +1 hand
Hand
axe.
At the top of your character, click
got it.
equipment. Got it.
You got it.
Got it.
Yep, excellent. Now you have to equip it to use it, but you got it. Are you even proficient with axes?
Very.
Yeah,
Hand axe is martial, or is
Sim-
it?
is it simple?
fin-
Well, let's click on it and see.
Should be simple.
It's simple. You should be able to use it. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool beans.
+1. Nice. Slash it.
All right.
I can throw it too.
Mark
it's
says,
a
never
good-
thought a bad roll would be a good thing. Yeah, me too. All that juicy information would never have been imparted had Maytok slain the troll.
Yeah, I know. It was good. I'm glad I just poked him.
I just pat him on the shoulder, like, it looks like you can, after all.
Sometimes a bad roll is a good roll.
So Maytok, make sure you equip it, because right now you've got a short sword and a dagger.
I equipped it.
Oh, maybe I just haven't refreshed the page. That's fine.
Yep.
I love how you're checking up on him. It's pretty
You know.
Please continue to do so. Please continue to do so.
That's
So there
the
he
thing.
is.
Like, I have Pathfinder in Forge on other nights, and it's like I get so confused about the different VTTs that I need help myself. So try to like make sure
Okay.
everybody knows what's going on.
All right, I think I've equipped it. It's in my thing, in my inventory.
But you gotta actually equip it. If it's in your inventory, it's just there. You have to like there's a line next to carry for equip. You click that.
Yeah. Looking at your sheet, you currently have your short sword in your primary hand and your dagger in your offhand.
Well, how do I do that? How do I change that?
There's a little radio dial next to hand axe +1 under
Okay.
equipment. So you
Why do
want
I
to click.
suddenly have a
Under
warhammer? I
equipment.
didn't have a warhammer.
I'm under hand axe. I see hand axe. I have it checked.
Yeah, but then to the right of the check mark, there's a little radio dial.
Right. Drop, sell, change container, put in shared treasure. No. Where's the radio dial?
It's
To the
like
left.
a circle to the left.
No, I don't have a circle to the left.
Not in
Maybe
your
you ha-
equipment pack. In your yeah. It is an equipment pack. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm in my.
Maybe you have to
All right.
unequip the dagger first.
Yeah, you can't. He only has two hands because he's holding three things.
But you
All right.
can't just grow another hand.
I just did it for him. I
Wouldn't put it past Maytok.
Thank you.
I mean,
It's in your hand axe is in your offhand right now. So you've got the short sword in your primary hand and the hand axe in your offhand.
Good, because I can throw it. It's a thrown weapon
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Perfect.
Excellent.
So-
Excellent.
lose it.
too. Let's sneak up on some shit and kill it. Come on. Let's go.
All right.
Wait, Aster, what were you saying? You somehow got a glitch where
Yeah, suddenly my
Warhammer-
character sheet was your page. Like I didn't do anything. All of a sudden, I was on your character sheet. And I had to get out and back in.
Oh, weird. Well, the way I viewed Maytox is like if you go in the map and click on his token, I can see his sheet.
Maybe I did that by accident.
Yeah.
That's weird. Okay.
It's kind of cool, but you're right. It's if you misclick, it's confusing.
Yeah, I was lost. I'm like, what?
I
World.
have a whip too. I'd like to use my whip at some point.
Well, you need a third hand for that, or you could tie it to your ankle.
I
You use
could.
three
but
sword
Skip
style.
it.
Put it in your mouth. You know.
that's
Skip
all.
it.
Good.
All right.
All right. So let's take that. I want to ask the troll if he wants to come with us. And
The troll
and
does
we're-
not want to come. The troll does not want
all
to
right,
come.
let him stay. Thank you
Yep.
for the axe.
I leave him with 5 of my rations and say, take care of yourself. Yeah.
The troll appreciates that very much. And
Out
away
we
we go. All right, everybody, back down the hill.
I'm gonna
You've got-
resume in bear form as not to waste
Okay.
it until we reach civilization.
All
But
right.
I'll walk ahead of the Orok. Or actually, maybe I should walk behind. No, I'll walk ahead of the Orok and
Look, I moved.
maybe scout ahead, sniffing the air on occasion.
Don't forget the dog.
Don't forget the
Don't
dog.
forget the dog.
Can somebody else
Who's
move the
moving
dog?
I can't
the
move
dog.
the dog.
We can't
All
move
right.
the
No,
dog.
You can't move the dog?
No,
Let's
but you
fix
could
that.
maybe change that so we could all do it.
Yeah, I'll change that later when All right, so we resume our journey, and
Yep.
it takes the better part of the day, but by late afternoon, you come down the slope and approach Freckerheim.
All right.
Oh, Lake Town.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Which is so if you see that that area where there's a bit of tree on the northwestern side, where the slope, where there's a little bit of a, not a valley, but a depression between peaks, that's the road you come down,
Okay.
following that dark path of trees. So it winds down the slope of the mountain toward the northern end of town. It's actually the western end of town, where there is a dock that leads out onto the lake town.
Quite pretty.
However,
And there's a defensive wall back there in the background.
there is, and the fjord is starting to freeze over.
Nothing better than a frozen fjord.
Well, it'll block boat access to the bay. But
Awesome.
so Freckerheim sits at the far end of a small fjord, and it's built out onto the waters. It's about 700 locals in a raft town, mostly fishing folk, and 10% or so are mercantile. And the only one of you who's been here before is Gertrude, for reasons
Ah.
she can tell us or not. Gertrude, over to you.
Oh boy. Seeing Freckerheim again, it's been a little bit since she's been there, but like she's been there. And she smiles. She's happy to be there. It's been a little while since I've been here.
Do you know
Take it
anybody
back.
there?
I do.
I look at her, I was like, you seem to be familiar with this place. Do you hail from here?
I don't hail from here, but my brother works as part of the guard here. Captain or something like that, if I remember.
Are you on good terms with your brother?
Oh, yes.
We must buy him a drink. Take us to him.
All right.
Absolutely.
So here we go again. Another map of Freckerheim.
Let's go to the closest pub.
Mead Hall.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
So you go
What he
down the
said.
hill, and just to show you, that's the area where there's a wooden palisade and a gate, but you're unchallenged as you enter, and walk down the boardwalks. And actually, the thing to do would be to report to her brother, the captain of the town watch, first.
All right, you go do that. I'm going to the meat hall.
Right.
Are you really?
I am.
I guess I will drop my bear form.
Okay.
Might be wise.
I'll be like, you guys catch up with me here later.
All right.
Why don't we send the boys to the mead hall and us ladies will go meet with the brother?
Okay. Y'all did it to me again.
Separating the party.
Yeah, and also there are actually for this adventure, Joe at Heroic Maps has made around 64 maps. That includes day-night variations. It's counted in that number, and also interior, exterior, but doesn't count gridded or ungridded. So the total number of maps is something like 128 if you count gridded and ungridded, and that is a lot to put into Shard in a week. So I have not put the mead hall in yet because I didn't think
That's
we would
okay.
go to the mead hall straight away.
We can theater of the mind it if we need
Yes,
to.
but I do have a beautiful mead hall. I just haven't loaded it yet. It
What are you waiting for? Jeez.
and
What have you loaded?
the Jarl's Longhouse and a couple exteriors.
Okay, so you need us to go to the Jarl first?
No, we can do both. We can do both. So
Okay.
Well, we have these aurochs to hand over as well. So
Yeah.
All right.
Don't need
Well,
to be
I-
wandering the mead hall with the Aurochs.
yep. So yes,
I'll
the
take the
Aurochs
Yo-
are going to
the-
be hard to position in a they may have to be tied at the gate for now.
Yeah.
And
We'll pay a couple.
well,
coppers.
we could ask the brother,
Yeah.
ask Gertrude's brother on where they would like us to keep them.
There is an
Yeah.
area of the map called storage. I don't know if you can store animals there.
Looks like there's like a little bit of like farmish kind of area outside the town
there's
there.
no need. No.
Yeah, there's definitely some pastures and some planted land here down in the southwest
And
corner.
in the this is the technical difficulty episode, it's decided to move the. I'm having trouble moving this thing around now.
Can we take 5? Can we take 5 so I can feed my dog?
You go feed your dog, and we'll actually handle. You're at the mead hall, but
I'm
we'll.
at the mead hall drinking anyway.
Yeah.
Yep. But we'll the rest of us, or those of you who are not at the mead hall, will go to the longhouse.
Yeah, that's where I'm heading.
Yeah, let's stick together for that. We can let Maytalk go and get a drink. And
Okay.
can we pick Gertrude's brother up on the way or speak to him first?
Yes.
Where is he stationed?
So here we go.
Uh,
All right, we're gonna get rid of the cattle now. We do not need the cattle. Not kill the cattle, just delete the cattle.
And Maytalk's not with us, so
All right, so look at this beautiful map.
very nice.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I'll
Very
pop the
nice.
grid off so we can just admire the art.
I love the details like on the roofs and the planks. It's so pretty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and the lighting and the
Okay.
shadows. is
Zoom
so
in,
good.
and even the grain on the wood is there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
That's
cracks in the ice.
Ridiculous. Yeah.
Beautiful
And you can
Drakkar
get-
longship moored outside the longhouse.
You can zoom super close before it starts aliasing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Wow,
actually,
what a great
I
piece of
I did not load it at full scale because of this being a VTT. So it actually
Yeah.
will zoom in. The actual piece of art that'll come in the map pack will zoom much.
Ah.
But like just the wood and everything.
Mhm.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Hello.
So is the brother here outside the
So
Jarl's longhouse?
no, there's a single town guard standing outside, right here, standing outside
Can
the
we-
door of the longhouse.
Can we ask as to Gertrude's brother's whereabouts?
You can indeed.
Yeah,
Okay.
Gertrude will walk up.
I think Gertrude needs to handle this part. Yeah.
Yeah. Brunhild is there for support, but she's not talking.
Okay, Gertrude.
So she will walk up and ask where her brother is. So
Brother.
Faraday?
You must be Gertrude. Your brother
I
is
am.
inside.
much appreciated.
Come in, come in. So
May my friends
we will-
join us.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Wonderful.
Ta-da.
All right. Let's go in.
All right.
Fire hard.
Now we
I'm
are
laughing.
in.
But Maytalk's gonna miss out on a meeting.
You have any meeting? You have any meeting?
Yep.
We're probably going to get free meat in
Ta-da!
here where Maytalk's off paying for his.
Yeah.
I just joined.
Sniffed the air and ran.
All right.
Free mead.
I mean, I'm here. I'm in.
So y'all step through the door, and you see inside the longhouse, the main chamber, you see the Jarl listening to an old man, a stooped, wrinkled man. And next to the Jarl is his wife, and a quartet of housecarls, and then 3 tough-looking warriors lurk in a corner. And you gather from what's happening that the old man is Elder Hagen from Freckerheim. And he is currently relating the story about how they fought off a monster and they fled.
I'm gonna go through. Maytalk's gonna go talk to the tough guys in the corner.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy them some mead.
Well, you don't buy them anything here. This is the Longhouse.
All right,
So
then I'm
the
gonna talk.
food and drink is set out for free.
I'm gonna
But
tell them that
when
we buy them mead if it was I had to pay for it.
but
It could be their cupbearer.
when Elder Hagen finishes, the Jarl looks up and notices you. And before that happens, Erica comes over. Wait. There.
Ah,
And he says, "Sister, what brings you here?"
Mother. Unfortunately, not the best of news.
His face clouds, asking for a question.
Many attacks in the forest drove my hunting party out, drove Tor and Osfrith's parties. Few survivors. As well as a delivery.
So his face clouds and he says, "The elder of Smarvik was just relating something similar. Come and meet the Jarl." And he leads you over to the Jarl. And you meet Jarl Ivor.
Hello, Jarl Ivor.
Oh, he looks happy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you can make a perception roll on that if you want.
Yeah.
All right, why not? But no, he's just a happy dude. Roll a 1.
22.
All right, so those of you who picked up on it, he's a big guy, he's strong, but he's definitely flushed with drink, and although he's very jovial and he seems to be having a great time, you can see that there are worry lines around his eyes and forehead. And next to Jarl is his wife, who he introduces as Leifhildr.
Leifhildr. I go up to Leifhildr. I say, please tell me what vexes your husband. He seems happy and sad all at the same time.
She looks at you and says, "Ma, you are a perceptive fellow." But then the Jarl calls everyone's attention and says, "Gertrude, your brother, through your brother you are known to me, but who are your friends?"
They are known as heroes in Bensa. Helped save the town from quite a few things.
I was like, don't put yourself down, Gertrude. You've been quite a hero yourself. You should be proud of your local here. She stood her own against what could only be an evil entity in the woods.
It's true.
Brunhilde would like to reach out and grab the nearest horn of mead she can find and say, before we bring any sad tidings, I would like to drink to the Jarl's health if all of my friends would join me.
Indeed.
Help.
The Jarl's housecarls all brighten at that, and they all go quickly to refill their mead glasses. And you can see that these people like to drink. They like to drink. Oh, here we go again. More of those rolls. All right. So, the Jarl asks, what brings you to Freckerheim?
Well, we've come in contact with something dark and ominous in the woods, meeting Gertrude and her friends, and there's something that may be a spirit that has been split in 3 and is terrorizing things, and we must quell it before it harms your fair city.
Give me a perception roll.
We did, however, successfully bring 2 aurochs with us.
I got a 12.
He says, Aurochs? Why did you bring Aurochs?
We were asked to by the Jarl of Bensa to bring it to
the
Go
other
ahead.
town.
Smarvik.
to the
Smarvik's a village. This is a
Smarvik,
town.
yeah.
Bensa is a city. This is a town. Smarvik is a village.
and we are bringing sustenance to Sarvik.
Marvik.
Smarvik. Yep.
we
Smarvik
felt
literally
that when
means Smarvik literally translates small village.
And
And we-
unfortunately, we lost one, but we could not leave the 2 behind in an empty village. We bring
We
them
will-
to you.
We will find a place. He says Elder Hagen and many of his people have come here, so we will give them the Aurochs as that was who was intended.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Meanwhile, we should organize a search party. He calls Erica to him and he says, Erica, we should find this monster. 100 gold pieces to the person who brings me its head.
Let's go.
We can't hear you, Maytok, but I'm sure that was enthusiastic. At that moment,
we should share our experience with the raven-like monster and how it has a lack of a head once
Can you hear
killed.
me now?
There you go.
No? Can you hear me?
yes, we can hear you. I think you just leaned back from your microphone.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. Yes.
I want to go get the money.
All right. So
he is a criminal.
at that moment, a horn sounds, a distressful call,
Ooh.
and the Jarl says, "Come, someone is in trouble."
We're only 1 horn of ale in or mead in. Let's go.
And
Do
he is going to that's it. Okay. And we are going to race out to our next encounter.
Okay, before,
At this point,
can I, just as a rules check, before we enter initiative, can I go ahead and cast magic weapon? It's a bonus action.
I'm going to do you a favor and say don't do it yet.
Okay,
So he
that's
leads
fair.
you through the
We're
city.
playtesting.
Night has fallen now, and or it's gotten dark, and he leads you through the city to the southernmost part of this section of the town. You with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, we
Beautiful, beautiful map.
Very
And
nice.
and a boat is visible a few hundred yards to the southeast. Erica turns to Gertrude and says, "That's Agnar's ship." A man stands in the prow sounding his horn, while his crew stare in terror at the sea about them. And suddenly, the waters about the boat begin to boil, and the crew back away as a vast horde of undead come right out of the water.
Oh.
The captain's head flies off with a single stroke of an axe, and the rest of the crew go down just as fast. And then one undead comes to the front and says, "When darkness falls, you shall all die, all of you. When darkness truly falls, take these days to contemplate why such blood is cold, and prepare for Mikkelvegar." The figure then
when darkness
loses.
falls or when darkness truly falls.
When darkness truly falls, you shall all die, all of you. Take these days to contemplate why such blood is cold, and prepare for Mikkelvegar, which is the road to the afterlife. The figure then tosses the head of the Agnar into the waters, and the ship sinks. A few minutes later, there's a green glow, and the ship rises again, now translucent and glowing green. And crewed by the dead, it sails away. It kind of vanishes
Wow.
into the darkness.
I'm glad they didn't pick it.
So you know that Mikkelvegar is the road to the dead, to the afterlife. And you know that this is a ghost longship now, which is sort of hard to hit with normal weapons. And give me a history check.
Should there be a ship in the bay there?
No, because it was a couple hundred yards out, and if I put a ship
Okay.
right there, Andrew would jump on it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What are we rolling? History.
I just what are we rolling? All right, who's got the best history check?
Not I.
Gertrude, 17.
Frody. So you recall, first of all, when darkness truly falls is an astronomical event because this world has two moons. And the little moon is called, the Manna is the bigger moon, and the little moon is called Manna's sister. And when there is a new moon and the little sister is behind Manna, then you have double, darkness. And so that's true darkness. And that will happen in 3 days' time.
Okay.
The other thing you recall is there is an old saga in which the principal hero has come back for revenge with the phrase, "Such blood is cold." So our figure was quoting.
Do we know, can I do a religion check to see if I know what text that quote is from?
No, religion wouldn't really cut it. I mean, it's history. It's just an
Okay.
old saga. It's just
Okay.
not a. There's no
Is it
additional
well
context.
known to the point that we all know the quote? Or
yeah,
oh, okay,
yeah. I
gotcha.
mean, those who remember it know the quote, and someone who has not done a history check can give me a perception check.
I have no.
We all did history.
All right. Well, someone give me a perception check. Just Maytalk, give me a perception check.
Sure. I failed 10.
All right. Maytalk, give me a perception check.
20.
There you go.
Okay, Maytalk, you think you notice the Jarl say to his wife, whisper to her, "It's him."
Who?
The Jarl is here?
What?
He
The
let us.
Jarl's-
He let us here. So
Yeah, okay.
No.
He doesn't have.
Yeah, the
I
Jarl.
look at him right away and I go, who? Who are you talking of?
He just acts like he doesn't know what you're talking about. And at that moment, there is a huge scream from another part of the town.
All right, let's run and find out what it is.
We better.
do it.
All right. Dun, dun, dun. All right, we're gonna. All right. Okay. So, following the sound, dun, 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 we come to, let me flip this, alternate images. Nope, I don't have it close. Well, locals direct you to the storehouse.
Yeah.
And as you approach, let me.
Sometimes there's meat in storehouses.
Sometimes there is meat in storehouses.
No,
Sometimes
you already killed
spirits.
it. We don't have to fight it. Sweet.
We're gonna. There we go. So you see this guy.
Mm.
And
Rolling.
well, not yet. So y'all are coming up from actually from right down here when you see, and no, not there. and he is standing over a dead body.
That's not good for somebody.
Yeah, but for some reason the dead body is not showing. Um,
Pile of bones.
Well,
and
before we approach and enter into combat, can I bless? Well, I can only bless 3 people. Can I cast bless?
you can cast bless. You can cast bless.
Okay.
I'm gonna go try to hide behind some of the.
I want to give it. I want to bless.
You can't. I'm gonna let him bless, but then we're gonna start moving proper. So go ahead and bless.
I want to bless Gertrude, Aster, and Frody. So I will cast that in the chat. Where are my spells? Down here.
All right. Bless. Why? Got it.
All right.
And then I also want to put magic weapon on myself as a bonus.
Ooh.
Can I do that, or is that too much?
Wait, that's too much.
It's a bonus action.
All right, do it. But something's gonna happen.
Okay.
So as you approach, this creature looks at you and it howls this terrifying bay. Everybody give me a DC 14 wisdom save.
From my accent.
22.
Okay.
15.
5.
Natural
Okay,
1.
so going through this, so Aster, you take half of this psychic necrotic damage. You're gonna take
Alright.
9. All right, 9. You're gonna take 9 damage.
Does
Gertrude made it. Gertrude, you're gonna take 11. I'll apply it. Where is Gertrude? There we go.
Ooh, this is harsh.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
gonna be a tough fight.
And next up, Frody, you made it, so you're gonna take half.
everybody I blessed saved without even needing to be blessed?
But that helped.
So
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, it automatically
take-
applied
yeah.
it. I see
It
that now.
automatically rolls.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Frody. Where's Frody? Frody, you're gonna take 7, and Maytok, you failed.
That
Yeah.
one's different. That says Dreadful Howl versus Corrupting Breath that you were rolling.
Oh Jesus, I'm
I'm
sorry.
short. It goes over my head.
Which one was different?
The third damage
oh no,
roll.
the second, third. Oh god damn it. All right, Maytok. Wait. Both of those were wrong. Shit. All right, sorry. So wait, we got. Is it the same amount? No, it's not. All right, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back and redo that. So I did Aster first. Aster made it, and that was. I rolled it wrong, didn't I? So Aster made it. So for Dreadful Howl, Aster would just take half of 10, which is 5. So Aster, originally I gave Aster 9. So Aster
Okay.
needs to heal for 4.
Yep.
Correct? All right,
Yep.
y'all. This is too much math.
All right. I healed. I'm good.
You healed? Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, next up was after Aster was Gertrude, and I still did Corrupting Breath, and Gertrude took 11. So Gertrude heal for 11, and I will then do the damage at half. So 7. So only take 4. So heal for 11, and then I'll apply the damage.
Got it.
Damage 3. All right, you healed for 11. Okay. And then next up after Gertrude was Frody, but then we did that right with Frody.
Yep.
Yeah, Frody's
Yep.
looks right.
But if you want to
And,
re-roll it,
nope, Frody's was right. And now we're at Brunhild, who we haven't done yet, correct?
Right, and she had a nat 1 on the save.
So she failed.
Badly.
So I'm sorry. So she will take 16 psychic damage.
Mm.
Okay.
All right. Where is she? There, 16 psychic damage. And then Maytalk also failed. Was
Yeah, but
Maytalk next?
I'm short. It goes over my head.
Yeah, good try. Maytalk also failed. We haven't applied for Maytalk yet. So Maytalk, dun dun dun. Maytalk takes 7 psychic damage.
Ooh, nice ones.
All right, and everybody's been hit. And
Yeah.
and y'all, did you bring the dog?
Yeah, we brought Brom.
Yeah.
Brom
Oh,
goes where
Alright.
we
not kill
go.
the dog again.
We
Oh,
killed the
no.
dog, I swear.
Oh no.
Not the dog.
Well, the dog is now now a companion character. So
True.
Doggy can
You have
Doggy
Lou,
can
Maytalk-
make death saves, but Doggy's going to make a wisdom save to begin with.
Go.
Doggy failed.
Ah!
So Doggy is Doggy is unconscious.
Oh no.
I swear, Lou.
I'm telling y'all. I said, did you
You
bring
really
the
don't
dog?
want us to have this dog.
So we got to level this dog up. So the doggy will make death saves each round. You can try and heal the doggy. And doggy, doggy will but doggy, it has 3 rounds. Now, everybody
We
roll
haven't rolled
initiative.
initiative yet.
Roll
Yeah,
initiative. Roll initiative.
Lou, can you just quickly confirm that Maytalk and I get luck points for the missed saves, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Always.
Okay.
Once per turn. Yep. All right. So, I hate to tell you this, but the monster goes first.
Jeez Louise.
Yep.
Oh boy.
I am sorry. So, it is going to. Let's put the
you
grid
won't
on.
catch us clustered like this again.
No, I won't. I can move. I'm very fast. 5.
Just rush us in corrupting breath. We already know what's coming.
All right, now
You kind of metagamed yourself right there.
Yeah,
with those
corrupting
errors.
breath. So it's a 15-foot cube.
Leash.
It 5, 10, 15. It'll
is all-
catch. It'll catch Aster, Gertrude, and Frody, I think.
Mhm.
5, 10, 15. I don't think I can get Maytalk. So the 3 of y'all give me con saves, beat a 14.
Nope.
Yippee!
Even
All right.
with
I
breath.
rolled a
Ouch.
natural 1, so
Oof.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Aster, none of you made it? No, Gertrude made
I
it.
did.
Aster failed and Frody failed. Gertrude made it. So Aster take. There's the big one. 18 necrotic.
Oh.
put it on there.
All
Good
righty.
Lord.
Oh.
I am not looking good.
All right.
No.
Now, next up, Gertrude, you made it, so you're going to take half. So half of 17 is what? 8. You'll take 8 corrupting breath.
Cool.
And last up, Frody, you failed, so Frody will take 17 necrotic. All right. So it was a blast of noxious breath that reels out and just shrivels you where you stand.
So, Lou, not to interrupt, but I have two questions. Like,
Yes.
just since we're playtesting, why didn't that hit me?
You're right. Yeah.
Oh, you're right there. It should have hit you and not Frody. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
God
and
damn it.
also
I'm really thrown
something.
tonight.
It's
I
okay.
like that.
Something also
Alright,
also
so-
took me from 15 hit points to 7 hit points. So maybe it magically hit me somehow anyway.
No, maybe it did.
Because after the first attack, I had 15, and now I shouldn't say, but I
right,
got
wait a
damage
minute.
again somehow this round.
Well, the hit
Yeah,
points
I
are
think
right
I-
on the screen. So, yeah.
Maybe you were looking at my token when you were saying Frody.
I think I was.
Okay,
Okay.
because I should have taken damage, but I would have needed to roll my own save.
All right. Roll your save, and let's heal yourself and roll your save.
All right.
That would be.
It's a cone. It's a cone, not a square.
It's a
So
cone.
Got
Yeah.
it. Okay.
yeah, square I could have
So
got it.
con save here.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Saved.
So you
Okay,
just do
so
the half
you
of the
will
17.
take. Yeah, just well, do it again. Half of 15. So we will apply. So I'm applying 7 corrupting breath damage to Brunhild. And
Okay, so-
Frody, you are not damaged.
Fair.
How
Just
big
wanna-
is the cone? Because
Let's see.
okay,
How
there you
big
go.
a cone? Well, yeah, but if I'm gonna bring the cone down.
The-
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes from the corner of the creature's position, right? Like,
Yeah.
or does it go from the edge of the
It goes
circle?
from the it goes from the edge of the circle, but
Yeah.
But it definitely
Alright.
hits the 3 of us.
yeah, that's what we're gonna
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. And Frody, you healed yourself, right? All right. And Doggy is right here. We're gonna move Doggy out so we can see Doggy a little better. And now Frody is up.
So I'm not a fan of this guy.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm going to move just over here. Let's see. No, I'm gonna move over here. I'm gonna use my bonus action to use Nature's Gift and heal the dog.
All right.
It regains 3 hit points.
The dog appreciates.
And then I'm going to
Ooh.
okay. I'm going to do Burning Hands.
All right.
And I believe the dog is out of range. 15
Let's
foot
hope.
cone.
Let's see. Make y'all's cone. I don't know how I can make a cone on mine. I know there's a way to do it, but I don't have the thing at the top of my screen that you have.
Cone. 15.
Yeah, for us, it's add spell token.
Yeah, I don't have that spell token, which is annoying.
Yeah. So I'm gonna Burning Hands this guy. So he's got to make a
Oh.
DC 15 Dex save.
All right. Well, what is it?
DC 15 Dex.
No, what type of damage is it?
Fire.
DC 15 Dex. I made a 6.
For 13 fire damage.
Yeah. That hurts. That hurts.
Good. Good.
All right. Anything else?
That's all I can do.
Okay. So Brahm is totally pissed off at this guy. Brahm runs forward and bites him.
No, Brom, run. You need to run, boy.
And
Good job, boy.
Brahm's bite hits. So
All
Brahm
right.
does
Where'd Brom go?
Okay.
6 piercing damage. Rah, 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 says Brom. Gertrude, you're up.
All right. She will. Let's step down a little bit here. She will use her bonus action to aim. Use Mystic Mark, which is free action. Mark the thing. Bonus action aim and then shoot it.
Alrighty. Misses. Do you have any luck points you can spend?
I do. So what do I?
You could, luck
I use
points
luck?
spend 1 for 1 or 3 for a reroll. Now-
One luck.
Okay, 1 luck. You hit.
Yeah. Yay!
And you now know it's
Perfect.
armor class.
Delightful.
Yep.
Then roll for damage. So,
Yeah.
yippee.
$11. Nice.
Sweet.
Alrighty. Anything else?
That'll probably be her turn.
Alrighty. Brunhild, you're up.
Okay.
Hi, baby. All right. I gotta show. Come here, baby. No, it's okay. Come here. Come
All right. Let me think this through because I could.
I may talk you're not up. Brunhild
Okay.
is
I
up.
think. Yeah. I'm just. I could.
Lizzie, come here. Come here, Lizzie. Come here,
Divine favor and try to massive smack this thing myself, but I have a couple other bonuses to my own attack, so I think it's better to use Mark of Triumph so that everybody gets advantage to hit this guy for 1 turn.
Okay.
As a bonus action, I present my holy symbol and mystically mark 1 creature I can see within 30 feet. Until the start of my next turn, any creature who attacks this marked creature has advantage on their first attack roll, not all attack rolls, but
Alright.
yeah, so I'm gonna use that on this guy. I don't know if you have to
Lizzie. You have to
click
apply
to
it.
apply it, Lou, or do I have to click?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you have to target the enemy? I don't know how to put it on the
All
right.
right. So maybe Mark of Triumph, and maybe I can. It just says close. Okay. Mark of Triumph. Apply condition. Okay, it's applied.
Okay, perfect. Then I'm gonna step up and smack the heck out of this guy.
All right.
And I've got new stuff like weapon discipline, and I've got magic weapon on my Warhammer, so I'm hoping those will automatically apply. So let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like they did because my strength is only +2, and then the
Yep.
rest comes from okay.
Yep.
And so here comes the damage.
Oof, off, oof.
But I also have this free thing. Where is this? It's called. Where are my actions? Is it Discipline of War? Yeah. So whenever I hit, victory brings me closer to the divine, inspiring me to press beyond my normal limits. When I successfully hit using the attack action, I can choose to make an additional weapon attack as part of that same action.
Ooh.
Is that Tales of the Valiant custom?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
But-
because that's a
but-
pretty cool, powerful option for a level
But
4 cleric.
You haven't rolled damage for this.
Yes, I did. It's 8 bludgeoning.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you.
That's okay. That's okay.
Um,
And so I take it that the Discipline of War just gives me like basically a second attack. It's not an
That's-
automatic hit, right?
Throw it in the chat. Throw it in the chat.
How do I display that?
I think it's a second attack. Let's see. Action, Discipline of War. Victory brings you close to the divine, inspiring you to press beyond your normal. When you successfully hit a creature with using attack action, you can choose to make an additional weapon attack. Yes.
Okay, so it's not
You
an
can use
automatic
this
hit. I
feature. No.
got it. got to roll again. So now here's
Yep.
another 2-hit roll.
All right. Oh my gosh, hits.
All right, and the damage, it still has that +5. So 10 bludgeoning.
Ooh. All
I
right.
almost should have put that divine favor on, but everybody else has advantage to hit this guy now, so that's worth it.
Yep.
Cool.
Also, I
Mhm.
still have movement. So I just want to, without invoking an opportunity of attack. Let's see, I've only moved 5 feet so far. Where's my movement? I think I have 30, so I can go 5, 10, 15. I just want to get around the back side of this guy,
Mhm.
like by circling around him, so that if someone else wants to come up and flank, they can.
Yep.
And then that's my turn.
Excellent. So give me a perception roll while you do that.
Okay.
Go on.
10.
10 is a 10. Actually, that's enough. You see smoke has started to come out of the storehouse. And
Oh no.
there's some flickering light under the door.
All right. Well, I yelled at my friends, and whoever else can hear me. The storehouse appears to be on fire. If there's any townsfolk who can go do something about that while we kill this thing, it might be helpful.
Unfortunately, the townsfolk have fallen back. So if the storehouse is going to be saved, it's on you guys.
Okay.
Oh.
We
All
have
right.
no wizards.
I can create water, so
Okay.
I'm gonna
I can create water too. All right.
Well, Maytalk definitely does after a few meads, but
Well, everybody's aware
So-
because I yelled it out loud. So
All right.
Aster, you
everybody
are
who
up.
can hear me.
Aster, you
All
are up.
well, I'm gonna disengage so that I don't get a attack, and I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 30 feet,
Mhm.
and I can create water 30 feet in front of me. So can I create water? Just it doesn't have have to be in visual range or anything. It's just create water. Create or destroy water. Create 10 gallons of clean water within range in an open container. That building does it have windows? It could be considered an open
No.
container.
It does not have windows, just a door that's closed.
Alternatively, the water falls as rain a 30-foot cube within range, extinguishing exposed flames in the area. It does not say I have to be able to see in there.
So you can create rain inside the building.
Yeah.
Try
Can
it.
you-
Let's do that.
Did it say exposed area?
Yeah, I think you can't. I think you got to go in before you do that.
I
I think if you do it, yeah, I think if you do it,
alternatively,
I think it's going to fall on the
water
roof.
falls in a 30-foot cube within range.
In
You don't have to have line of sight.
I
Does not
agree.
say that.
I agree. Let him do it.
There you go. I put it in chat.
Put it in chat. Let's create or destroy water.
Yeah.
You either create or instantaneous, one action. You cast a spell. You grip the 10 gallons clean within range, an open container. All two worlds, so it's 30-foot cube within range. But it falls as rain in a 30-foot cube within range. Extinguish exposed flames in the air. Huh.
So
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be. All right. I want you to show me where the cube is.
okay. So I'm gonna put the cube. Let's see. New spell token. Cube. I like that feature. That's cool. Blue cube. Blue cube. There we go. Let's put the 30-foot, 5, 10, 15. So Come on. How do I mark it? Go that.
Guys.
Okay, that's what I did wrong. So 30. Show as a token. As a cube. Make it blue. Okay, okay. So it is going to be right here.
Right there. Okay.
Inside the building. Just
All right.
right.
Leave it on the map for now.
Okay.
All right. And anything else?
That was my full movement and my action, so
Okay. Maytalk?
Yes. I attack.
All right. You need you're with what? Because right now you're 15 feet away.
I move
Okay.
there we go.
closer
You can
And
sit
attack.
in that.
and I attack
All right.
with my sword. Short sword.
Okay.
You flank him, it's a sneak attack too.
The sneak attack too at 12. I got a 12.
12 does not hit. Do you have
Do I
any
get
luck you could
advantage?
spend? No, but you have luck. Oh, you do have advantage.
you
You're
have luck.
flanked. You're
How many
flanked.
luck do I have? To
You,
use?
you have advantage actually. Reroll because we're flanking and we still use those rules. So
Yeah.
roll, click advantage.
Hold on. Quick advantage.
Right
Where
right
is
in the chat, right next to your roll, it says advantage, disadvantage. Click advantage.
It's in green.
24.
Whoa! You hit. All right, now apply your damage. Roll 3d6 plus 3.
13.
Woo!
All right,
He did.
that's really good.
Yeah, we do not want this thing to get another turn.
Nope.
No.
All right,
I disengage.
you disengage. You step away.
Yep.
You move 15 feet away.
Yep.
All right, do it.
All right. Where am I?
You are below the monster in the southeastern corner of the map. Step away, or you have not stepped away.
You don't have two weapon fighting yet with the hand axe?
He does,
No.
but he didn't remember that.
Okay.
I can only be so nice. All right, so I'm up
Do I
No.
have two weapons? How do I know that I have two weapons?
because when we were equipping your weapons for you, we told you your sword was in your primary hand and your axe was in your offhand.
Your magical special axe that you got.
Wait,
didn't
can he
use.
still wait, could he still throw it?
I
Because
can still throw it.
isn't his disengage a cunning action as a bonus
All right.
action?
You don't have to carry the dwarf this far. Sure. Go ahead and
We
throw
want to
your axe.
survive.
Throw your axe,
Throw it.
Maytalk.
I'm throwing
Throw
my
your
axe.
axe. I'm dragging your token, and Andrew's powering your arms. Matthew's powering
Oh,
your
I only
arms.
got a 7 anyway.
All right. Well,
Do I get
the hat.
advantage?
No, not anymore. So it just goes flying right past. Remember to pick it
Yeah.
up, or you won't have it later.
I'll remember.
All right. So
Oh boy.
round 2. A couple things happen. First, the monster is going to attack either Frody or Brunhilde. And I'm going to be fair. I'm going to roll a d6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a d4. Okay, a d. Oh, wait. I'm going to roll the d6. 1, 2, 3, Frody. That's not a d6. What the hell? I'm going to do that again. I'm going to roll 1d6. Ooh, we're going to attack Brunhilde. Okay. Brunhilde,
Okay.
does a 14 hit you?
Oh, he's not using magic?
No.
That's the beauty of having high AC. No, he misses.
All right. Then I am going to attack Frody. Does a 26 hit?
Oof.
Yep.
All right, you're going to take.
However, hold
However,
on.
what?
I can do something. I got a reaction
Okay.
called Ice Shield. I can give
Uh-huh.
it disadvantage on its attack roll. So as a reaction, when it makes a weapon attack against me, I cast water into the air, freeze it in the shape of
Ooh.
a disc of ice, which shields me from the attack, potentially.
Okay. 17.
Still hits.
Okay.
Worth
So
a try.
it's going to do, it bites you, and you take 13 piercing,
Okay.
and dun 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 dun. Also you feel a burn, horrible burn, and you take an additional 4 acid.
Okay.
All right. And then the monster
Got her.
vanishes.
That's the new baby.
Yeah.
It's the new baby.
It's the new baby. This
And it is
Lizzie.
gone. It is gone.
This devil wolf just disappeared on us
Yeah,
like
in a
Horrendous
ball of
things.
smoke.
it went transparent
Gone.
and then was gone.
I'm
Okay.
going to use burning hands just in case. In the
Okay.
area it's standing.
All right.
Just
Well,
Yeah,
it's
what
not
if it
your
went
turn.
invisible?
It is your turn. It is your turn. So you can do
Yeah.
that.
Dex
Alright.
15.
Okay. Nothing happens. Now
It's gone.
but y'all smoke is still coming out from under the door.
Yeah, let's go fix that.
Frody, you're up. You're still up. You still have a movement.
All right. Let's see here. I'll move up to here and I guess I'm going to use a bonus action to heal myself
Okay.
with Nature's Gift.
All right.
I regain 3 hit points.
Brom just starts running around in a circle, sniffing where the monster used to be. Gertrude, you're up.
She will run over
All right.
here.
And you can dash if you want to get the rest of your movement.
Yeah. Then she'll dash.
Okay. So the door to the longhouse is right over here, storage house. All right. Brunhild, you're up.
All right. Am I aware of whether there's any barrels of water near here?
You don't know what's in those barrels.
Command on creatures, not
Yeah.
items. Dang it. Okay, well, I have 30 feet of movement, so I would like to use the dash action
Okay.
to get to the door and open it.
All right. Dun dun dun.
Ah.
We
Well,
missed.
there should be fooling.
So, on the plus side, there is a guy unconscious. There's a guard, and the guard is
It's right there. Perfect.
let me show.
Okay.
You've saved the guard's life.
Oh, good.
The guard is the guard is unconscious, but
He didn't
but-
wake up from the rain.
no, but
Okay.
but was going to be burned up in the fire if you didn't get to him in time, and is now thoroughly drenched. However,
Okay.
the fire is really raging on the other side.
Okay.
So, Brunhild, is that your turn?
I have some more movement with the dash action. I guess
Okay.
I'll
Go inside.
I'll go inside and can I just assess like this guy's just unconscious, he's not dying?
He's dying, sort of dying.
Okay, well, cure wounds is an action, which I don't
Okay.
have actions left, but I could do healing word as a bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah, let me cast on this guy. I think we want to kind of try to help the town. So here comes
Okay.
healing word.
Are you gonna go see?
Oh, let's do first circle.
Okay.
Just want to give him enough.
So he springs to his. He wakes up, and he looks at you. He looks at the fire, and then he tries to get up, and he screams, "The oil!"
Uh-oh. Is it like a whale oil storehouse or something?
It's exactly what it is, and many other
Oh my
things.
God. Oh my God. Okay,
But there
can
are
I? Well,
barrels of oil.
I have no
So,
actions left, but I want to yell to my friends, get this guy out of here.
And y'all have another round to stop the flame.
Okay.
Aster, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna run up. I can reach right at the door.
Yep.
I'm going to cast Create Water again.
Okay.
This time, I'm going to drop the cube right on top.
All right. You put the flames out. And it is a good thing, too, because the next round, the storehouse would have exploded.
Woo! We not only saved the person, we saved the storehouse. Yes.
Yeah.
This has the town's food. You see weapons. You see
I'm
barrels
so
of
glad
whale
I
oil.
chose Create Water, man.
Yes, it would have blown up, and it would have been a big blast.
Probably
Big
killing
blast.
anybody who was pretty close
Inside
to
the
it.
building, yes, and
Yeah.
and wiping out a lot of the town's very, very valuable stuff.
Oof.
So, congratulations.
Whew.
Whew.
Yeah. That's
And oof, oof, oof. All right, and it's 9:00, so that is a good place to stop.
yeah, very successful place.
Yes, do not take a long rest or anything before the next session. Do not do that.
Yeah.
We're still in this session, but we're gonna stop here. We're gonna go back and talk to the Jarl when we resume, and plot because, ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah, rough. That was rough. That demon dog, whatever it was pretty strong.
Yep. Maytalk, we can't hear you at all. You're muted.
I was going to say good to see you all, and I'll see you next week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Next
Thanks for
week we will
joining,
pick it up.
Stevenson.
Yeah.
And y'all,
Thank you.
Great plan.
and thanks to everybody who watched for putting up with us through our technical difficulty. And we'll be back next week, same time, and we'll have the same midway technical difficulty again, I'm sure. That's
As we do. Yeah.
that seems to be a thing. And we'll continue with part 3.
All
So
right.
thank you, everyone. See you next week.
Bye.
Thanks, y'all.
Thank you.